focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a three-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Charge with it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 to shoot. Burks with the steal. Now, here's Cunningham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Burks. This one for three. Charge grabs the board. And here are the Thunder now.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bagley, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Burks with the steal. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. Cunningham right side. A terrific shot on the turnaround. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
It's good from long range.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
Now, here's Vassell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Giddey. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he overshot that one, missing. Driving to the basket. Here's Vassell. Again, the Pistons good for two.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Bagley. Cunningham looking it over. Burks in the corner. Here's Vassell. Offline with his three. Thunder trailing by 4 to the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bagley. Pass to Wiseman. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Back to Wiseman. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Now here's Saric. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And they get it. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Cunningham up top. 5 points in the game. Here's the screen. Detroit needs to get off the shot. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Cade's IQ is off the charts, freeing up a shooter with the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Trailing by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Detroit.
Outside, Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot. No good on that one.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead 15. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Pass to Duren. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Back to Stewart. Fires for three. Kemba Walker with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He takes it in. Not going to go that time. And Detroit the other way now. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Three-pointer, Barton sinks the triple. Barton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now, here's Stewart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
And listen, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Joe. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 10. Hayes, bounce pass. To the wing on the left. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Hampton's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Joe's got 8.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Now Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get it again. Duran. A second chance effort. Back to Hayes. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Joe. Outside, Walker. From outside, off the mark. Detroit leading by 12. Now, here's Duran. Now, Hampton. Here's Stewart. And so is Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Cunningham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And here's Sharge. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 12. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's Giddey following the bucket by the Pistons. Right side, Dort. Back to Giddey. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Makes it off the glass. Bagley's got his first basket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Cunningham for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 10.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The kick out to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 14. Fires the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City. There's the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. That one no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Here's Giddey following the 3 by Detroit. Out to Saric. Over in the corner, Dort. They need this. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pistons leading by 17. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Vassell. Here's Cunningham. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Giddey with it. Wiseman picks him up. Pass to Saric. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
And he's good on the second. Here's Hayes. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Barton in the corner. The 3 ball. With the putback. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Detroit leading by 20. Hayes with it. Holmgren comes with the double team. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Giddey. Duren pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hayes down low, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just so crafty. Killian Hayes is difficult to stay with when he's looking to create for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Barton outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Duren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
It's Dort on the wing. On the wing, Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pistons leading by 21. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And here's Hayes. Pass to Hampton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Hampton. Barton outside. Stewart in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
A different look here for Detroit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And he gets it to go.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul.
That's good from Cunningham.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. The baseline J. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vassell, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Cunningham. From deep. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team